Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Let's talk about Klay Thompson.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Kicks it to Barnes. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Barnes can't get it to go.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Bledsoe for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Nobody near Barnes. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Barnes has got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You know, you have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no surprise they spent the bulk of their preparations getting their offensive game plan in place and ready to roll. That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
This one for 3. No good from Booker. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Curry with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Phoenix had a season of heartbreak last year. So many losses for them on last-second shots. Late game losses, Greg, buzzer beaters.
Yeah, it's sad if you're a Phoenix fan. How many times this team lost at the buzzer? Just close games in general. Of their 42 losses, how about 18 were by 5 points or less?
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Barnes. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
You know, trying to think back on all of the last-second losses for the Suns last year, guys. Heck, the Clippers, Milwaukee, Houston, the Grizzlies, Kings, and Warriors. Ouch.
Now Barnes. Following the 3-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Good chance here for Barnes, and he knocks down the jumper. Barnes has got 9 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And, you know, what is worse for the Suns and last year's buzzer beaters, a lot of them were from big men. Griffin hits a 3, Cousins hits a deep 2. Big men hitting big shots against them. At least they know it can't be as bad this year.
Lures checked in for Phoenix. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Warriors on the break. Up the floor. And there's Bogut on the assist by Thompson. Bogut's got his first points of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Some changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Price in for Brandon Knight. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Ezeli's checked in for Barnes.
I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here is Livingston, shoots from the line, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Here's Tucker, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Warriors leading by 9. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Andre Iguodala, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Tyson Chandler. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the paint, 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Price against Barbosa. And it's Ronnie Price with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Livingston. Rush from outside. That's good. Rush has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much, because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Klay Thompson.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Ian Clark out there with Steph Curry. And it's Rush in at the small forward.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Warriors leading by 20. Thompson with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And the wide open shot from Green. That in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Cam.
There's Green with the 3. Green missing again. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Curry with it. Now defended by Warren. Curry attacking. Here's Bogut. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And Golden State also making a change. Spates is checked in. Warriors leading by 22. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Here's Spates. And Chandler sends it back. Booker in the post. Covered by Barnes. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Warren. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The drive by Green, and the shot is good. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And there's the feed to Spates. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Spates has got his second basket.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. Thompson with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Spates. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Right side, Green. Here's Curry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Knight's got his third rebound on the night. And Spates gets it to go.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Well, Phoenix shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Some changes for Phoenix. Lures checked in for Alex Landon. P.J. Tucker comes in for T.J. Warren. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Brandon Knight. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. And it's Phoenix's ball.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Here's Rush. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rush has got 7 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Ronnie Price delivering a nice dime.
And he gets it to go. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Dishes it to Tucker. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Price has got 3 assists now in this one.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Puts it up from 12. And it's Price with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chandler. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Booker. And Golden State also making a change. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Price, the pass to Tucker, banked in off the glass. Tucker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
The Suns have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Teletovic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Suns shooting their first free throws of this game.
It's Teletovic at the line for 2.
That free throw missing. The Warriors making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Bogut. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. Here's Price. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. With 1 on the clock. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And through the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Alex Len, and it's Booker in at the three, the small forward. The shot by Curry, no good. The Suns shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Alex Len picks one up. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first three shots. A tough start.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors leading by 20. Stolen by Len. Outside Knight. Back to Bledsoe. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson for three. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
That'll be a Suns timeout.
And the Suns call time here.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. Spates checked in for Golden State. And And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the shot by Warren, no good. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Now the pass to Green. Thompson inside the line, gets to the corner and buries it.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Suns have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter, 4 of 8. The dish tonight from downtown. The Warriors pull it in. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And here is Curry. From deep. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Outside Knight. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Knight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. John Lure, he's checked in for Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Price in for Brandon Knight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
They set the pick. Price dishes to Tucker. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Tucker's got 11.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Booker, he's checked in for Ronnie Price. And the Warriors also making a change. Landon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. To the inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Azili. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Lure, and the layup's good off the glass.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Iguodala. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili. And it's Barbosa in.